ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Look who we got with us today.
Guess where we are?
Chicago. I almost said
Chi-town.
I was trying to remember in California, Chicago. We're in Chicago. Yeah, look around. We are waiting on our Uber because we are on our way to, do you know where it is?
Chicago Motor Cars.
Yep, Chicago Motor Cars. What are we going to pick up today?
A fancy car.
A 2003 Dodge Viper SRT 10 convertible.
Look at the smile on
I'm
Randy's
so
face
happy.
right now. This is the car of his dreams.
What's crazy is I just found this car and literally last night said, can we go get this tomorrow? And you said, let's go, and here we are.
Yeah.
Literally within 12 hours, we went from looking at a car to we bought a car, and here we are in Chicago.
Because we have no life outside of YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have a cashier's check in the pocket of my briefcase for $30,000. And we are going to an exotic car dealer out here, and we're going to pick this thing up. It is supposed to be like a mint example, still on its original tires from 2003.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
20-year-old tires, 19,000 miles on the odometer, Viper red. Pretty good deal, I think, for the car. Worried about the tires, and we're going to try to take a car that has spent most of its life in a garage, and we're going to try to drive it 800 miles home.
Did you mention it was a convertible too?
Yes. No traction control, no anti-lock brakes.
Who needs that stuff?
No roll bar, no safety features at all. We're just gonna hop in a car with 20-year-old tires.
That hopefully has tread.
The listing said 430 seconds, so it's kind of low.
Well, that's better than
some
330
tread.
seconds. Okay.
If it doesn't rain, we might live. Guys, as soon as our Uber gets here, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna meet you guys down. I think our Uber should be pulling up right now. There he is. Nope, there he goes. I'm pretty sure that was him. Yep, that was him.
All right.
Okay, yeah, let's go find our Uber. All right, guys, we found him. He's in the white Toyota here. We're gonna hop in.
Is this it?
Yep, this is it.
H58?
And we are gonna head on our way to Chicago Motor Cars. How's it going, man? How you doing? Good. For Randy, right? All right. You ready, Mike?
Let's go get us a car.
Let's go get a car. All right, guys, so we made it. The Uber, boy, Chicago traffic. I mean, you do this every day?
I do, man. Yeah, it's quite a hike getting to work every morning.
It's like NASCAR out here, man. Like it's serious. It's crazy out here.
I could think of a few bad words that they call our traffic, but we won't go there.
All right, this is Chicago Motor Cars, and this is Hassan.
Yep. How's it
and
going,
this, the Doug DeMiro here, and this is my new 2003 Dodge Viper SRT 10. Is this a good car, man? You think it's all right?
I mean, they all kind of suck.
Oh, okay.
But that's the beauty of them, right? I mean, they're unrefined.
Yes.
They're very raw, and that's what Viper owners love about their Vipers. So, like I was telling you, I have one myself.
Right.
And they're just, compared to a Corvette, you'll definitely find the Corvette more comfortable.
Yes.
But the exotic presence and the V10 of this car, it just something you can't find in cars today.
No. Not unless you're willing to spend well over six figures.
Correct.
You'll be well into the six figures. You've got several examples, I think, in there of that. We'll take a look at those in a minute. Let's take a quick walk around this car. It's got 19,000 original miles, right?
Yep. Original one owner car.
Wow.
Still has the tires partially are still the original.
3 out of 4
Yeah.
because the guy had the guy had a flat tire,
Yep.
and he had to replace one. So that means that the majority of the 3 of the tires are 19 years old.
Yes, which is something we would typically replace on an average basis, but some of our clients do prefer the original tires, surprisingly, because they don't drive these cars, they put them away, and they just
Right.
let
and
them
if you're
sit in
not
the
going to
garage.
drive it, that could add value.
Correct.
It's part of the originality of the
Exactly.
car.
I can't tell you how many times we've had that.
So what I might do is if I could find some aftermarket wheels or original wheels from a newer gen Viper like you were showing.
Yep.
If I could find something like that, I'd probably take these off and just leave them.
That would be
that
perfect.
way. When I win and if I go to sell it, I could just throw those back on and say, look, there's the original wheels and here's some aftermarkets.
Yep.
If you want them.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that's the best bet. She looks real nice, guys.
Yeah.
Biggest disappointment so far is how quiet the exhaust is on these. Everybody expects they're going to be so loud.
Yeah.
But they're just not. They believe it or not, even though this car has like no safety features,
Yeah.
there are some federal regulations that they were required to follow. One of them's noise.
Yes,
They're only
absolutely.
allowed to be so loud.
Yep.
You want it louder, you got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, or take it to exhaust shop.
Which is pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Taking off that side skirt
Yes.
is really, it takes half an hour per side, which is awesome.
and then it just hammers off. There's a clamp.
Correct.
And there's these weird crossover pipes in the back that you
Yeah,
gotta
something
maneuver
like
out.
that, yeah.
But if you go with a Corsa, I'm gonna actually holler at Corsa. Corsa, if you see this video, hit me up. I'd be happy to do a review of installing those side pipes. They got some nice ones.
They do.
They do.
They do.
It's just the 6 just did them on his.
Yep.
With the original cats, and it sounded great.
Corsa is a great product.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And there's
sponsor
not
me too,
there's not
Corsa.
many aftermarket options for these cars.
No.
There's really not.
You know, Corsa, just drone-wise, everything they do is good.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, drone's a big deal,
Yeah.
especially in a car like this. So this car has been parked almost its whole life.
Yeah.
And we're gonna jump in it sight unseen. Please tell these people
Yeah, absolutely.
we just got here. We did the deal over the phone.
We called.
text.
Our first conversation was yesterday.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm
you
here today.
got your ticket. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah, so no BS. This isn't clickbait. This isn't me screwing with you guys. Like literally, we did this over text and phone calls. Yesterday, I flew in today with Monkey Wrench Mike, and here we are, sight unseen. I did check your reviews, by the way.
Oh, good.
You got some great reviews.
Awesome. Good to hear.
And this is probably the cheapest car you have on your floor right now.
We do have that Prowler.
You do have
so,
a Prowler.
you know.
Prowlers. I could have bought the Prowler. I'd rather have this though. I'd rather have this.
Yeah.
So here she is, guys. Listen to that thing just purr, man. And that Viper red. This is not Venom red. It's Viper red still, right?
That you might know better than I do.
I don't know. There's 2 reds, Viper and Venom. You want me to reach under there and pull the hood release?
You know, it's actually
I'm kidding.
outside. Oh, yeah, you knew that.
I'm not going to show my subscribers where it's at though, because then they can come.
Yeah.
They can come and steal my air
Might be
filter.
missing.
That's huge. That is huge. Look at those air filters in there, guys.
In line with the hood scoop, which is awesome.
Yeah. I hear that the cabin gets a little warm and you don't want to wear shorts.
Oh, really?
Did you hear that about not wearing shorts?
What's in my bag?
You have shorts.
I brought shorts.
Yeah, because the exhaust on the side over here, even though it's covered by a nice big, like it looks like it protects.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not hot yet, but I assume as soon as you start driving, yeah, you got
Oh, that's a serious warning. Look at that.
yeah. They put a that's a big warning. They're not messing around. You can seriously get burned on these. So guys, I could stand here and I could probably talk your ear off on this car. We were offered to go for a test drive. I declined because I feel like that's just going to defeat the purpose of the video. I want this to be a real experience with you guys, buying a Dodge Viper sight unseen on the internet from a reputable car dealership, okay? I didn't just buy this car from somebody that, you know, is a fly-by-night dealer. You know, I checked them out first. These guys have a solid reputation. They sell a lot of cars.
Nice cars.
Yeah, they will tell you. I'm gonna, in a separate video, we're gonna do a walk around of some of their other rides, but I mean, you can just walk around out here a little bit. Obviously, you got the Viper sitting here, you've got a Tesla sitting here, you got a Rolls Royce over here, Porsche. They've got a couple, I think they've got a couple Aventadors inside as well. So I'm gonna do a separate video walking around and showing you some of the nice, really, really exotic cars that they have. But we did not take this car on a test drive. I bought it over the phone through text and emails, sight unseen, and we're gonna take, God, man, that's great, right? We're gonna take a car that has spent most of its life living in a garage,
Right.
sitting on 20-year-old tires.
Right.
They're the original tires. The original tires. People aren't going to believe me. Let's go take
Okay.
Let's see if we can find a date code real quick so that we can 45th week of 2002. The car is an 03.
Cha-ching.
That means this tire was produced at the very end of 2002. All right, so we verified that. 20-year-old tires in a car with no traction control, no ABS. We're gonna try to drive it 800 miles home.
How many miles are we going to do with the convertible top off?
All of them.
All of them? I'm in for that.
All of them, unless it rains.
Okay.
Unless it rains. I am not the type to buy a car like this and let it sit in a garage somewhere and you know, it's not a stock for me.
Yeah.
It's not cryptocurrency.
Right.
It's a car.
Give me the camera for a second.
What do you want camera for?
I want you to stand right here.
Are we doing a thumbnail?
No, we'll do that separately. I want to know how fast your heart is beating. What do you? This is your dream car.
It's one of my dream cars. The Corvette was my first.
Yeah.
And I got spoiled by Chevrolet. But they made up for it because they had to pay me $10,000 for acting a fool. This one though, yes, this is something that I think as a kid, you know, you look back on, it's like, wow, man, if only I could ever have something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and here we are. It took my whole lifetime. But I did it. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm glad to be up here in Chicago. And I guess I'm going to go sign some paperwork. They're going to take it and go put some gas in it for us. And then we're going to hit the road.
See, I'm trying to make you cry right now. I'm trying to be the old news guy and make you cry. Are you crying?
I just want to thank my mom. Oh, wait. No, she didn't do it. Hold on. I really need to thank my dad. No, he didn't do it. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. You guys... No, I do thank my subscribers. I do thank my subscribers because honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. So you guys keep watching and the channel keeps growing and we keep moving, man. Thank you to my subscribers. That's who I'm going to thank. And thank you to Monkey Wrench Mike for taking the time out of his week.
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to take a week to get home.
And
Tire's going to blow. There's no spare.
And you're going to let me drive.
Goes wrong, oh yeah, you're driving.
Okay.
You're driving. Yeah, you don't get to drive it, of course. All right, let's go sign some paperwork and get out of here.
End scene. Boom. Okay.
All right, guys, first start and drive. You want to hold the camera?
Of course.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Can I drive this thing?
First shift.
First drive, first shift.
Just don't hit the car in front of us.
Yeah, that's an ACR. That's worth, I think, like $270.
Yeah, don't hit that one.
Yeah.
So how's she drive?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
All right, I can do Chicago.
Wow.
Dude. So far, for that whole half a block we've driven.
Yeah.
This is never in my, okay, I remember when I bought that C7 Corvette, brand new, dream car. No.
Is this much better?
This is much better.
Look at the smile.
This is much better. Much better. I want to thank Hoovie's Garage and Street Speed 717 for the videos that they did on the Vipers, because I watched those videos and that helped me to decide to buy a Viper. Yeah, a cheap one. As far as Vipers go. Oh, that clutch feels great.
Is it stiff or no?
No, not too bad.
Oh, he's going all the way around.
Not too bad.
Wow. Is that you?
No, that's some guy.
Somebody wants to race you already. Oh, that's...
Oh, my... Oh.
Okay.
She gets it, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Oh, man. And just recently, we were doing this in a 73 Plymouth.
Yeah, compare that car to this.
Oh, wow. I thought someone was really trying to race us. I was like, oh, come on, man. I'm not trying to race nobody. This is great, man. That wing is crazy on that car.
Huge. That's 40.
Oh, I love it, Mike. I love it. It rides pretty damn good, too.
It does.
All right, guys, we will meet you, I guess, at the car show. Let's do it. Let's see. We got a McLaren 600 LT sitting here. You got a Rolls Royce over there. You got a Supra. You got a GTR. Good old R35 over there. We got a Cadillac CTS-V behind us. Looks like we got another McLaren over here. Porsche. And the Viper has been getting a little bit of attention, guys. Yeah. That's the Viper that we literally just went out and bought today. And we already came out here to the car show. Viper Red, 19,000 miles on the odometer. And we're now sitting here.
I guess that's how it works.
Well, we were invited to a car show.
We were invited.
We were invited, said bring it out. So we brought it out. Here it is, guys. Here it is.
And then the guy in front of us just parked, so we decided we could
Yeah, everybody just parked, so we just got out and said to hell with it. I'm not going to sit in the car all day and miss everything else that's out here. They got some cool cars out here, guys. Got some Lamborghinis up there as well. Where are we? I'm not
Chicago.
from. Well, we're somewhere in Chicago, I guess. We're not from here, but why don't we take a walk? You want to walk around?
Yeah, let's see the
All right,
cars.
let's walk around real quick and see what we got out here.
Okay.
A lot of people, really busy. They do it right out here, I tell you that. They sure do.
I am feeling
Yours?
kind of old, you know.
An RS7. Oh, Rich Rebuilds has one of those.
Yeah.
Used to be Sam Cracks. Here's something for you, Mike.
I like this.
There's something for you right there.
This is nice.
Yeah. There's your Super over there, an AMG GT. That R135, beautiful, man. Love the
is
wheels.
incredible.
I love those wheels.
Woo. Yeah.
Sick, man. Absolutely sick.
Wow.
We even got some Corvettes out here, man. Got a Z06, another Z06. Ooh. Mike, what is this? What is this red car? I don't know what's the name of it. What's it called? It's got a horse on the back of it.
Yeah, it's a Ferrari something or other. Tesla Mosla.
Tesla. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. It looks like this is where the line got cut off right here.
Oh.
Right here's where they cut us off, guys.
Yeah.
Over there.
All the attention.
Yep, over there is the ACR, man. That belongs to, I forgot the name of the dealership we just bought ours from.
Chicago Motor
Chicago
Cars.
Motor Cars, man. I feel bad, but yeah, that ACR belongs to them. They got a few cars out here, guys. That thing is absolutely sick. $270,000, and that thing means business. That's a track car. That is a track car right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that front spoiler. Beautiful splitter. And
I'm surprised it made it out this far. Yeah.
oh man, dude, we're I don't know which way you want to go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's hopping out here, guys. Oh man. Almost bought one.
Woo!
Almost bought one. Bought a Viper instead. A Countach is is Hoovie's garage here? I guess Tyler's here, guys. If this has got a Kansas license plate, then Tyler drove this up here. I feel bad for leaving my car behind. Wow. Oh man, another Ford GT.
Wow.
We saw one of these earlier. Oh man. And just like that, the car show is over. I didn't even take you. I lied.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
It was so good.
This is the show enough. Yeah.
Right? Thank you. This is enough for this video. And we got a dedicated video coming for them at the car show. I bet you got some too. Mm-hmm. You got video on your channel?
I got some of the cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Mike was too busy filming chicks out there. I was like, Mike, come on, man. You got to stop. We're here for the cars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cars and girls.
This car got a lot of attention out there. It did. And we just put the top up. We have now driven it, what, about 40 miles?
40 whole miles.
40 whole miles, huh? What do you think so far?
Well, the passenger seat is comfortable.
Driver's seat is comfortable as well.
Well, that's good. It's quiet. It's not too stiff. The suspension isn't too stiff. And you haven't even hit it yet.
No, and I'm
You
not
haven't
going
hit
to.
the throttle yet.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to.
Good.
Like we've gotten her up to speed. We've been 80-ish. I think
Yeah.
80. I think 80 is about as fast as we've gone in it.
In sixth gear, 1,500 RPM.
Yeah, 80 miles an hour, 6th gear, 1,500 RPM. That's how she manages 21 miles a gallon on the highway.
Yeah.
Hey, really, for what it is, a V10, this thing gets great fuel economy, especially compared to the Chevelle, which did like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 21.
Yeah.
We'll find out when we fill up, for sure. We'll be able to fill it up, figure out what the gas
Right.
mileage actually is.
I like the top.
I like the top,
I like
too.
the top. It makes like the tires pop and the. I like it.
I do, too. I think it looks good, top up, top down.
Right.
It's chilly, which is weird to say because in Oklahoma, it's usually hot and humid all day.
Yeah.
But it's kind of chilly, so we decided to go ahead and put the top up. Plus, we're going to get dinner at
Buca de Beppo.
Buca de Pepo?
Peppo.
Buca de
Beppo.
Bu-
Buca de Beppo.
Yeah, we're going to get dinner there. I don't even know what this place is. Supposed to be Italian, right?
It's supposed to be
Supposed
good
to be
stuff.
really good. Supposed to be like world famous or something. I've never heard of them,
Uh-huh.
which figures. I haven't heard of half the cars we saw at the car show either. So. But you know what was surprising to me is this car is still relevant 20 years later. 20 years later, the Viper is still a relevant car.
And it still looks good. It didn't become dated.
No, it aged gracefully,
Yeah.
I think. It really did. And even by today's standards, okay, 505 horsepower, that's not that. It's more than today's Camaro SSs are.
Yep. Okay.
So 505 horsepower in a super light car.
I love this.
All the
love that.
scoops.
Yes.
0 to 60 in 3.9
Woo.
for a car from 2003.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely insanity to me. Insanity.
Yeah.
And the amount of attention it got at the car show. We were sitting behind a McLaren 600 LT. All right. Behind us was a really heavily modded CTS-V. All right. And in front of us, there was a Lamborghini or two, a Ferrari. There was an ACR.
The Audi.
Yeah, that Audi.
Uh-huh.
The craziest thing is people were flocking over to this and they were like, man, an American V10. An American V10 with a manual transmission. Such a rare car to see out on the street and at a car show because everybody locks them away in their garage.
Yep.
I was shocked. So seeing all the people, mostly younger people, but seeing all the people coming up and they know what it is and they understand the car and what it's meant to be, and them standing there appreciating it, it meant the world to me.
Yeah.
Meant the world to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to, well, hell, where are we, Mike? This is our hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in St. Louis now. St. Louis, Missouri. Of course, we had to park the Viper in valet, right?
Well, anything less would be
Just be
beneath us now.
unconstitutional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're hoity-toity.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna get to bed. What is it, at 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that?
Exactly. 4 a.m.
4 a.m. It's
Yeah.
It took a little longer than we anticipated to get here, but it's 4 a.m. We've driven about 325 miles, and the car is doing great. Aside from the fact that it drives like a monster, and it handles like one. 20-year-old tires don't handle the best. Monkey Wrench Mike got to drive it. What were your impressions?
I had the death grip. And yeah, it was, yeah.
It's a bear to steer, isn't it? Especially if the roads or if the roads start getting bad, it gets pretty rough.
Yeah.
We've also noticed a smell of oil coming from somewhere. Not seeing any smoke, and I looked under and I don't see anything leaking. But we're gonna have to check it out a little bit closer tomorrow. There's nothing we can do about it right now. It's dark. We're in downtown St. Louis.
St. Louis.
We're here. Look at her. One thing that I've noticed that's different about St. Louis since the last time I came down here is there used to be a lot of homeless everywhere out here. And I don't know about you, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. This is fun. But you know what's more fun? Can we go to bed? I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to sleep. I'll go pay them their $40 to, you know, park the car till we wake up. Hopefully they can give us maybe a little late check-in so we can get a little extra shut-eye since it is so late in the morning already. Guys, we're going to go to bed. We will catch you on the flip side. All right, so we're in the Viper. Yeah. I think we should give her a little revs. Stock exhaust. Let's see what it sounds like. What do you think?
I like the gurgle. Yeah.
I think it sounds pretty good, man.
I do too.
Could sound a little better. Maybe with some Corsa parts. But it sounds pretty good. Not bad. And we're back.
Well, we're back with a big update.
A big update. You know what everybody's going to be saying? They're not even worried about the car. They're going to be like, Randy, you didn't change clothes. I don't have any. I don't have a toothbrush. I couldn't comb my hair. Look, seriously, I just had to throw a hat on. I couldn't. Yeah. I was in such a hurry and I just wanted to get here. Yeah. I brought nothing because I knew that the Viper had a small trunk and I didn't know what could or couldn't fit. So I just said I'm going to play it safe, and all I brought was my camera gear. And my camera gear, a little bag and a booster pack. That's it.
That is the reason the top is down.
Yeah. He's trying to say I stink.
No, he does. He really doesn't. We thought we'd enjoy the sunshine, though.
Well, don't worry. Like, it's only been, it's just been 24 hours about.
Deodorant lasts 48 now, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you would know. Dad.
Yeah.
So, we ran into a problem. Do you want to tell them what happened at a gas station?
Well, we went and got some gas, and then when we backed up, we saw a big puddle of oil under where the car was parked.
What else? Did we smell anything funky?
Well, a lot of smells, including oil.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, here's where I'm concerned. The Chevelle didn't leak anything. It was a car that had been parked for about 20 years. It was sitting on 20-year-old tires, and it blew a rear main seal. Now, you can testify, I have not romped on this car at all, other than when I broke first gear loose, right around there.
That was just a tap.
Just a tap. So I've been very ginger with this car because I know it's got low miles, and it's probably, obviously spent most of its life not moving. The smell of oil, the oil puddle underneath the car, and it sits too low to the ground. I can't get under it. Like, I can't. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. There's no jack. We can't jack it up and get under there and check it out. So how far do we have left to Oklahoma?
600 miles.
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
5 or 6. We got 500 or 600 more miles to go. We now have a car that I'm afraid is, the thing is, like, I'm not just afraid that it's leaking, I can smell it. If you smell oil and you can see oil on the ground, then there is oil leaking.
Yeah.
We checked the dipstick. The dipstick was a little low. We went ahead and put some oil back in it, and it seems to be fine now. But yeah, all we can do is cross our fingers. Like, we're stuck. We don't have a truck and a trailer. We don't have a camera crew. Mm-hmm. We don't have somebody who can help us. We're just screwed. And AAA ain't towing this thing 500 miles. Oh my. They do 200. AAA had told me
the max.
They'll drop us off 200 miles away. Then what do? Put it on a U-Haul dolly and rent a U-Haul truck.
Would it even fit?
No.
She's a wide girl.
No,
I was going to look at the dimensions,
wouldn't.
But yeah, she's wide.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. All we can do is get back on the road and just drive it. That's all I can do. We're just going to get on the road. We're going to drive it. We're still in St. Louis. I don't know what time it is. 1 o'clock. We just ate at
Pappy's Smokehouse.
Pappy's Smokehouse, and it was amazing.
Yes.
So good. So if you're in the St. Louis area, I think we can both highly recommend Pappy's Smokehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really. Make sure you go to the smokehouse, not the chicken one. I'm
right
sure
across the hall.
Yeah, I'm sure the chicken is good, but we can only speak for the barbecue. We had barbecue and it was phenomenal. So cross your fingers for us, guys. 500 miles in a car that is most likely leaking oil from somewhere. Hopefully not the rear main, but probably the rear main. When a car starts leaking like that, it's always the rear main. Always. Always. So cross your fingers for us. We're going to get back on the road, and we will see you guys probably at the next stop, where we will most likely gas up and we can go over fuel economy.
Let's do that.
Yeah, fuel economy.
Yeah.
What do you guess? What do you guess? I know it says online, it says it gets like 14 city, 21 highway.
Yeah.
All right. What would you guess we're actually getting?
I would say close to 20.
Close to 20.
Because your RPMs are
RPMs are way down.
1,500 at 80.
Close to 20. I'm going to say 18.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 18. You're going to guess 20.
Uh-huh.
And you guys can comment below right now what your guess is. And when I snap my fingers, we'll be at a gas station. And we can find out who was right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully the hood will be closed and the gas fuel door will be open.
If the hood is up, there's a big problem.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get to the next destination. So we're back and we're broke down. We knew this was going to happen.
Best day ever.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. Thankfully, we made it off the interstate, which is literally right over there.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're at. Some rest stop in Missouri.
This is where we landed last time, but there was snow.
It is.
Remember?
It is.
We were covered in snow.
We've got 382 miles under our belt. And she's dead. She's done. It's a wrap. Hang it up. The engine is locked up from lack of oil.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Should that be the title? I blew my... No, I'm not going to clickbait him like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, we actually just pulled over because I want to set the GoPro up, do a little time lapse. We're in the Ozark Mountains. And you guys always love when you do a little time lapse footage out here. So even though there's no room for me to see as it is,
yeah,
I'll stick the GoPro up there or something.
Make sure they can see the outlines of the hood.
Yes, I want them to see
because it's like
that.
a Batmobile with the bulge. It's
the bulge.
Yeah.
You're all about the bulge. What was that last car you were going on and on? The M3.
Right here.
The M3. I'll make sure you guys can see the bulge. Don't worry. There's one in the middle. There's one on the sides. We'll get the GoPro set up for you guys. Let's do a little time lapse footage on our way to the next gas station. All right, guys, so we just got to, we're just south of Springfield, almost to Joplin. Told you we're gonna check on the fuel economy, so let's figure it out real quick. It took 14.2 gallons and $70 worth of fuel, and last time we checked, we were sitting at 270 miles on the odometer. Let's see where we're at now. I think we're just at 500, and we just crossed 20,000 miles. 556.8 miles. Let's do some quick math. Let's figure out what kind of fuel economy this thing's been getting. All right, so we decided to check fuel economy. And how many miles did we drive, did it say?
Well, we drove 290 miles. You want to do the math here?
Yep, let's do the math.
So we got 290 miles, and it took 14.2 gallons.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, baby! 20.9 20.4?
20.4. Okay, so do you want to tell them how fast we've been cruising the majority of the time?
Well, during the time we were in Mexico, we hit some good speeds.
We did. I mean,
we were
triple
digits.
We were cruising. I mean, cruising.
Yeah.
There's no cruise control, but I had it steady at between 80 and 90. And there were some good stretches where we did 100 and a little bit over.
Yeah.
So 20.4 miles a gallon.
At 80 or 90 miles an hour.
80, 90 miles an hour, over 300 miles, and we still managed over 20 miles a gallon.
What was your prediction? Do you remember?
Oh, you got it. Didn't you say
right.
8? You said 20.
I said 19
20
or 20. 20, didn't
and I said 18, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So you got it.
Okay.
You got it. I wonder who else was close. I'm curious.
I wouldn't imagine 20 miles.
I'm going to read the comments. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. You're talking about a V10. A V10. But the crazy thing is with this car, you can do 90 miles an hour in 6th gear, and you're sitting at about 1,650 RPMs. Like, I'm blown away.
How much did she weigh? To 3,000?
Just over 3,000, like 3,300.
300 pounds.
It's a very light car. And we even use the air conditioning from time to time.
We needed cool feet.
Yeah, needed to cool our feet because the feet get real hot. Real hot down there, guys. So a trick, I'll make a separate video about some tips and tricks for doing a road trip in a Viper and staying comfortable. But that's a free trick for you right there. Turn on the air conditioning full blast on your feet. Yeah, you can see it's all the way down on your feet. You can have the top down, everything feels great, but turn the AC on your feet and it changes. It's a game changer. Turn the radio up, and this thing rocks, man.
Yeah.
This thing rocks. Even for its old crappy Dodge Neon stereo system, it sounds relatively good other than a blown subwoofer.
Yeah.
20-year-old tires. One of them bald with cords sticking out of it currently. Maybe I could show them that real quick.
That's kind of iffy. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy. We'll get you guys down there. This tire is no bueno. I don't know if you can see the cords. Yeah. No, that's one of the OG tires right there, guys. So she is on her way out. 345/30/19. That's interesting. Yeah, this is an 03 tire. 08, 8th week of 2003. I thought this had 35s on the back. I thought they were 375/35. Oh, well, I don't know. I'll have to look at the data plate and figure it out. I'm going to sneeze. And now I'm better. Not uncomfortable. Not terribly uncomfortable, I should say.
Put the windows up. You got the top down. We can have a conversation.
Yeah, seriously. You can talk in this car.
And you notice we've been eating healthy this whole trip.
We have. Yeah. We always do.
Oh.
Coke and water. The seats, although heavily bolstered, honestly, fairly comfortable. It rides pretty good unless you hit some bad roads. And keep in mind, these tires are 20 years old, so they do not ride well. I think new tires would change everything. New tires in a quick alignment would change everything. But this car, I don't know if I'd want to do a road trip like a power tour in it.
That's the first thing you said when you got it.
I know.
But now you're changing your mind.
I don't know about 2,500 miles.
Yeah.
700-800? Yeah, all day, no question about it, man, none at all. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get back on the road. We're almost there. What do we got? Like 170 miles left to go?
That's it.
We're almost there.
We're
almost there, and then I got to put it on a trailer so I can get it the rest of the way back to my house because I can't drive 2 cars. I drove my truck up to Monkey Wrench Mike's house with my trailer, and hopefully this will fit on it.
Yeah.
And then we can end the video, assuming that tire doesn't pop and the oil, that smell, gone. No more oil smell. No leaks. I don't know what was going on with that.
She's fixing herself.
Yeah, so far, so good. I think we're going to make it, guys. Cross your fingers for us. If all goes well, we will see you very soon back in Oklahoma. Thank you. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Well, guys.
It's been a day.
Are we done?
Well, I am.
Oh,
now you know what it feels like.
Yeah, he's always the one that's got to do that extra 2.5 hours. This time it's me. Yeah. We made it, though.
We did good.
And we got a new top speed on the way back so far.
Yeah.
What was it?
Share the news.
130.
On a bad tire.
Well.
On an Oklahoma road.
Well.
Which is
no. It wasn't Oklahoma, it was in Mexico.
Oh,
we went to,
that's
that
right.
was on the trip to Mexico.
Yeah, we took that detour.
Yeah, but yes, 130 on a bad tire. But did it feel like it was ever going to give up?
No.
No, that was nothing.
It was still pulling.
Yeah, very much. And that was fourth gear.
You have 2 more after that.
Yeah, 2 more gears after that. So.
And we beat that Mini Cooper too that wanted to race.
We didn't race. Well, in Mexico, we did race. In Mexico, we raced a Mini Cooper, which was about. Why is she flying through here like that?
I don't know.
Around blind corners and hills, which there were just
cool.
2 girls on a bicycle out here a minute ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yes, we did. We were able to. We beat a Mini Cooper. That's. I feel.
That didn't have a hood.
It didn't have a hood either. I guessed correctly. I said, I'll bet that Mini Cooper tops out about 120 because once we were around 130, he just disappeared back there. But as soon as I slowed down, he started catching back up again. Yeah. And I just let him go. At that point, there was no competition. It was just fun. It was just fun.
He's telling all of his friends, I beat a Viper. I beat a Viper in this race.
Yes.
He didn't, but he's telling his friends.
Yes, and he probably has video footage of him passing me on the highway.
I didn't think about that. He probably
He had a big cowboy hat.
Yeah.
It was
a cowboy in a Mini Cooper with no hood.
With no hood, doing 120 miles
racing
an hour,
this machine.
Racing a Viper.
Yeah.
I'm going to do several different videos with this car. I can already think of a couple. 10 things I hate about the Viper. 10 things I love about the Viper. 2 separate videos.
Yep.
Another one, can you daily drive a Viper? Because I'm going to do that for a week or so, and then I'm going to come back and talk about if you can or you can't, or why you could or maybe why you shouldn't.
And how you can gracefully exit the vehicle and enter the vehicle. That should be a whole other video.
Yeah, that should be a video.
There's several different maneuvering things you have to do to get in. So, yeah.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I need to take it probably for a pre-purchase inspection now that I bought it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, take it to David Stanley, have them do a PPI on it, and find out what all it might need, what they would recommend, and how much the bill would be. Yeah. Maybe even have them do it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I think that would be a good video. I need aftermarket exhaust. That's a video in and of itself.
Wheels and
Corsa,
tires?
if you're watching the video, Corsa. Hey, Corsa, you guys, hook me up, man. Hook me up because I could use some new side pipes for this bad boy.
Yeah.
That's a video. I mean, I'm thinking there are so many videos I could do with this car. And then, of course, I'm going to go over, excuse me, I'm going to do like probably an in-depth video of road tripping, what it's like really
good
to drive 800 miles in a Dodge Viper. There's a lot of things you need to think about and take into consideration before you decide to road trip one of these. As well as a lot of the dangers. So it's a very dangerous car. We're going to go over all of that stuff in different videos. So if you're interested in seeing Viper content, I highly recommend you hit the thumbs up button and you subscribe to the channel because I plan on doing all of these with this Viper and you don't want to miss the video. So subscribe to the channel. And before we get out of here, one last big thank you and shout out to Monkey Wrench Mike, who literally on a dime said, yes, I can go. I was like, we have to go tomorrow. Can we do this? We were supposed to meet Alex from Legit Street Cars.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that was to get the flight the next day. So I mean, it was already evening. It was probably almost as late as it is right now when I got home. And I mean, I jumped onto the computer. I booked the first flight I could get as early as I could get there. Then I texted Alex and I said, hey man, we're going to be there tomorrow at 2. And what did he say?
Well,
he said he's got to go. He said he won't be there.
On vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, he had something to do with the family. He couldn't make it. Definitely sucked. We were right there. We were so close. If we'd been there an hour earlier, we could have met him.
We're big fans of Alex.
Yes, big, huge fans. of legit street cars. I've been watching him for a long time, back when he was still working at his job, and then I watched him, you know, just go all out on the YouTube channel, and it blew up. Crazy, crazy happy for his success. But we were really looking forward to meeting him. He had pre-existing plans, and unfortunately my flight just didn't get there in time to meet with him. Otherwise, we would have. We were going to put the Viper on his lift, and we had plans. All right, we had discussed it. We had plans. It just didn't work out this time. But
which means you're gonna have to buy another exotic car so we can go back to Chicago and drive it home.
No. What we're gonna do though is we should take this down to my shop and put it on my lift, right?
And check it out.
And yeah, let's take a look underneath it and see what's going on, because we haven't been. You can't get under this car. This car's like 6 inches off the ground. You can't get under this car. Yeah. Someday, you know, we'll go back and we'll meet up with Alex over there sometime. But he dropped everything on a dime to make this trip happen. So thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That's what friends are for.
It was a great trip.
It was, I had fun. And I got to drive her too.
You got to drive. Did you film any of you driving? You didn't film any of you driving?
I was too afraid to let go of the steering wheel.
Oh man, you could have handed me the phone. Well, I was passing out.
You were tired.
I was passing out driving.
Yeah.
It was bad.
That's okay.
It was really bad.
Yeah. She still likes me.
What time did we get to the hotel? 5 in the morning? 4.
4, and then you had to go out and park your own car.
Yeah, that was Courtyard by Marriott in St. Louis. I handed the valet the keys, and then I went to bed. About 30 minutes later, they woke me up and said, "We can't drive a stick." And I was like, they said, "You got to park your own car. You got to walk around downtown St. Louis at 4:30 in the morning because we can't park your car."
Yeah.
So I went and I got my $20 back from the valet. I did. I tipped him $20. I went back and I was like, I need that 20. I need that money back. How can you be a valet and you can't drive a stick shift?
It's this generation.
Yeah, so I had to drive a block and a half to the parking garage, and then I was lost. I didn't know where the hotel was. I was walking around downtown St. Louis, 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to find my hotel. It was an adventure.
Yeah.
We had great food.
Oh, the best.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He met a girl.
I did.
I did. He met a girl.
On the airplane.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't know it yet, but she's the next Mrs. Brooks. So, yeah.
He's going to change her name. And if you don't know that's a country song, I'm going to change her name and she don't even know it yet.
That's my new motto.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
It's serious. It's serious over here. It's getting thick. It's getting thick.
She was purty.
She was. I saw you two. I was like, man, you guys look like a match made in heaven right there.
We talked the whole flight. The whole flight.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was good.
I got to meet Chris from IAA.
Yeah.
I've been trying to meet her for like 2 years now, and finally we were in the same place at the same time. I didn't film that, but big shout out to Insurance Auto Auctions and her for coming out. They let her go a little bit early to do a couple photos with me.
You can put the picture of you two up.
Yeah.
See?
I'll throw the picture in there if I remember. If I remember, I'll throw the picture in there. And boy, there's another one. Chicago Motor Cars.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them. They were super cool and invited us to the Hamilton Collection car show, which I probably already said it in this video, but there's video coming of the car show as well. It was a lot of fun. The GoPro died, lost a lot of footage, but I think I can still make a couple videos out of this trip. So this was a very, in one day we did so much. We did so much.
We didn't stop.
In one day.
Yeah.
This was crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Monkey Wrench Mike's link will be right below this video, so go subscribe to him. Go click on his latest video.
Can I give her a goodbye hug?
Yeah. You know, you can always come down and test drive her.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, come down and test drive her, man.
With new tires, when she gets new shoes.
Yeah, I probably should park it, really, until...
Well, yeah.
The tires are $2,500 to $2,800, and nobody has them. I haven't found a single place that has tires for this in stock, so it's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Lots of content coming on this. If you enjoyed the video, even though it's dark, hit the thumbs up button, let me know, and subscribe to my channel as well. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.